Hello, what I'm going to do today is go for a little scavenger hunt for you folks, for those of you who are not able to get outside and make some observations. What I would recommend is watch as I go through and describe some different things, show you some different things. What I would recommend is take a screen snip of your screen. You can always pause, take a screen snip if you see something that might apply to some of the vocabulary terms. What I see right ahead of me now, towards the right, below the blue PVC is a bird or robin, if you're looking for something specific. And just way up ahead of me, to the left of the sidewalk, in case you can't see them, it looks like there are some geese, just in case they decide to get up and out of there. Before we get close enough where you can get a really good look. On the left-hand side of my screen, I see a whole bunch of different trees. You can see down below, we've got some dandelions. Approaching those geese, I think they're going to leave on us. Just so you can get a good look at them, good screen snip of them. When you're trying to go through and pick out these vocabulary terms, keep in mind what these different organisms eat. Think of the different relationships between organisms. Below me, I've got some more different types of weeds. Got grasses. As you look around off in the distance here, again, there's some different types of trees that we've got. Some evergreen trees of different varieties. What you can see below now are a whole bunch of different plants in close proximity together. You can try to think of the long-term relationships between different organisms, whether they benefit or they have some detrimental effect or no effect. And so you can think about how these different plants might be interacting with one another. Off in the distance, again, you have many different types of trees next to Prairie Creek here. Again, the relationships they have with one another. What you can see right here are some plant beds that had plants, vegetables growing in them. But you can see that those vegetables were removed. There was just dirt that was sitting in the plant beds, and now different materials have started to regrow in those plant beds. You can see below the park bench here that there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of stuff growing. You can think about what may or may not be able to reach below the park bench to figure out why there are not plants growing there. What we can see on this tree is some growth. What we have is lichen that is growing on this tree. What it is a relationship between a fungus and an algae where both organisms benefit from their relationship with one another. What you can see on the ground here in yellow is an organism that is breaking down and decaying the dead plant matter that's found on the ground.